Training camp has officially kicked off for the Cleveland Browns, and one name is quietly stealing the spotlight: rookie quarterback Shadur Sanders. With intense competition, uncertain depth charts, and rising rookie buzz, this year's camp might just be one of the most intriguing in recent memory. If you're a Browns fan or a Shadur Sanders supporter, you're going to want to stay locked in. Let's dive into everything you need to know from day one of camp and why Sanders could be on track to challenge expectations. QB competition begins. The Browns enter training camp with 5 quarterbacks, though only 4 are in real contention due to Deshaun Watson's ongoing injury recovery. That leaves the reps to be split among Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, and rookie Shadur Sanders. The current pecking order, at least on paper, has Pickett and Flacco at the top, followed by Gabriel and Sanders, but based on early camp structure, the depth chart isn't set in stone. Coaches are rotating players regularly, and there's an understanding that the hierarchy could change based on performance in drills, preseason games, and team chemistry. Sanders, though 4th for now, is already giving the staff and fans something to think about. Shadur's impressive presence. While Sanders may not be leading reps yet, his leadership and poise have made a strong impression. On and off the field, he's demonstrating the kind of maturity and presence coaches love. Whether it's dapping up teammates like Kenny Pickett, staying engaged on the sidelines, or just supporting others during reps, Sanders shows natural leadership qualities that resonate in a locker room. This type of character doesn't show up on stat sheets, but it's what builds trust with teammates and coaches, especially for a rookie. On-field performance, mechanics, and footwork. From a technical standpoint, Shadur Sanders looked sharp on day one. Even in limited reps, he stood out for his clean footwork and attention to detail in positional drills. Working with running backs like Jerome Ford, Pierre Strong, and Samson Evans, Sanders executed crisp handoffs and demonstrated excellent mechanics during play action. One small but telling sign: he tucks his off arm neatly during fakes, a subtle move that helps deceive defenders. This level of detail speaks to his coachability and work ethic. He's clearly absorbing coaching points and applying them immediately. Debunking the ball tap critique. There's been some buzz online about Sanders' so-called ball tap habit, a motion during dropbacks that critics claim telegraphs passes. But the truth is, many quarterbacks do it, including Dillon Gabriel. It's comparable to a baseball player's glove tap, part of their rhythm. Unless it leads to fumbles or tipped passes, it's a non-issue. And the coaching staff seems to agree. QB reps breakdown. As of now, quarterback reps are being distributed in the order of Pickett, Flacco, Gabriel, then Sanders. That said, this is far from a locked-in depth chart. Think of it more as a 1A/1B structure than a 1-2-3-4 pecking order. Sanders is already outperforming expectations, particularly in accuracy and decision-making drills. Fans should keep a close eye on how those reps shift, because if veterans stumble, Sanders could rise fast. Running back room. Drama. One subplot worth watching is the situation in the running back room. Quinshon Judkins, a rookie with high expectations, remains unsigned and absent from camp. The reasons reports hint at off-field legal concerns and a rocky relationship with the team, especially given how the Browns handled Nick Chubb's exit. In Judkins' absence, reps have shifted to Ford, Strong, and Samson Evans. While this trio is serviceable, the Browns rely heavily on the run game, especially with QB uncertainty, so Judkins' status remains a key storyline. Shadur's ball placement standing out back to Sanders. Another standout area is his ball placement. He's not trying to throw the hardest ball in the room. Instead, he's focusing on timing, accuracy, and hitting receivers in stride. In both red zone and sideline drills, his throws have consistently been on target. Even when working against second-team defenses, that kind of precision can't be ignored. These fundamentals are the building blocks of a successful NFL quarterback. Whether he earns the job this season or next, Sanders is clearly laying the foundation now. Tight end spotlight, Harold Fannin Jr. Rising with David Njoku, absent for personal reasons, third-round rookie Harold Fannin Jr. got more opportunities, and he made them count. Fannin showed good route running and chemistry with Dillon Gabriel, and he could push for a bigger role if Njoku's absence lingers or depth is tested during the season. Blake Weinhardt, Brennan Bates, and Sal Cannella, formerly of Auburn and the XFL, also stood out in drills, giving the Browns more options than expected at tight end. Defensive update, next man. Up on the defensive side, Jordan Hicks also missed practice for personal reasons, but Devin Bush, Carson Swissinger, and Jerome Baker filled in admirably. Bush, in particular, is looking to rebound from a rocky past few seasons, and his athleticism gives the unit some spark. While it's not ideal to be missing veterans this early, the Browns' defensive depth seems ready to absorb a few absences without panic. Locker room quotes and team mentality. After practice, veterans spoke to the media about camp intensity and expectations. The vibe? This team is not easing into the season. Players emphasized that there's no ramp-up period. Everyone's going full throttle from day one. Expectations are high after a disappointing finish last season, and there's a shared understanding that every rep counts. While it's only the first day, Shadur Sanders is already making a case for why he belongs. His leadership, football IQ, and growing polish are setting him apart. He may not start week 1, but don't be surprised if fans are chanting his name before long. Whether you're rooting for Sanders or watching the broader QB battle unfold, this Browns camp promises drama, competition, and maybe even a rookie breakout. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for full Browns coverage, rookie updates, and behind-the-scenes footage from training camp. Comment below, who do you think should be the Browns' Week 1 starter? Stay tuned. More Shadur Sanders content is coming your way.